Welcome back to Mets Dynasty and welcome to the postseason. We are 2-up on the Miami Marlins. Dodgers and Cubs are tied 1-1 in NLDS. Cubs beat the Reds to get there, and Marlins beat Arizona to get there. In the American League, the Athletics beat Baltimore. They're now up 2-0 on Boston, and Minnesota beat Texas. They're tied 1-1 with Cleveland. First game against Miami, we won it 6-1 at home, and second game we won 10-4 at home. This is the closeout. First two were played simulated. This one, we always play the closeout or the elimination game.
It's the New York Mets taking on the Miami Marlins. It's buzzing in here ahead of Game 3, and we'll be back in a minute to get it started. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. A lot going on in this series as we get ready for Game 3, Singy.
Well, it's a lot to ask a team to come back from down 2-0, but it's been done before, and I know they're not lacking in confidence, even in this tough situation, but it all starts with getting off to a good start in this one.
And when you're the team that holds the 2-0 edge in a 5-game series, you want to end the series right now.
Absolutely. Avoid any drama or doubt and finish the job.
Festivities wrapping up. The crowd is electric, and we'll be back to get it going right after this. Just about ready to go, and on the hill, Yuri Perez.
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
Ready to go? Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jake McCarthy. Fly ball to right. Suzuki. Puts it away for the out. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. All right, Singy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. And now it's Juan Soto. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Ruiz settles underneath it. And it's caught for the out. Here's Pete Alonso. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya.
There we go. 2-0.
He circles the bases, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-0.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too. They thought he could blow a high fastball by him, but he was ready for it. Look at how quickly he jumped on that pitch.
Now a chance for James Wood. On the ground, right side, Lopez. That's the third out. A Pete Alonso blast for the Mets. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching the National League Division Series on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And taking the ball for the Mets, Cody Bradford. Yelly set down on strikes. Now here is Yuri Ruiz. To the right side, Vientos. The throw to first. And here this afternoon, 2 quickly away in the bottom of the first. And time now for the Marlins lineup. Singy, this righty-heavy lineup must be licking their chops with a lefty on the mound.
Now, to me, Boog, it shows the manager's trying to set these players up to have a big game. That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
On the ground right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And the Marlins down quietly. They trail things here 2-0. That one is absolutely belted. Oh, that's going to leave a mark. He'll circle the bases, and they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0.
They wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it.
Here's Francisco Lindor. Fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. Into second, and he's got a double. Yuri Perez will depart. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. So the Marlins go with a new arm, George Soriano. Francisco Alvarez now at the plate. Man at second. And that one in the air center field. Ruiz makes the catch, and there's one gone.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play.
Here's the Mets leadoff man, Jake McCarthy. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Pulls up, and that's in there for a knock. Safe at second, and he gets back in.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
2 on, 1 out. Now the number 2 hitter, Mark Vientos. Liner, and this could be trouble. Lindor zipping around third. 1 run is in. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play, and the lead is up to 5.
He was all over that one. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Juan Soto up now for the Mets. 0 for 2 in this one. Hard hit left side. To first, they get the out on Soto. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya.
He hung that one.
Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 7-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Dugout, and he's going to make a change. George Soriano won't go any further, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. Number 61 will take over here. James Wood up now for the Mets. Has grounded out a couple of times. Swing and a line drive ripped right center field. Ruiz flashes the leather on the running catch. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 7-0. This is the National League Division Series on the show. And now the shortstop, Zach Neto. On the corner for a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Virgil Trainer, the next up for the Marlins. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. On the ground right side. And that one finds its way through. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. But it's offline. And they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up. Suzuki on second. Trainer on at first with nobody out. Swings and misses. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Swing and a pop-up. Reese makes his way towards it. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. 2 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
So the lineup flips over, and now it's Christian Yelich. Soft contact in the air. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. 5 innings complete. It's the Mets 7 and the Marlins 1. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Christian Scott. Yuri Ruiz digs in now. This to third. Delgado throws across the diamond, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Xavier Edwards, the next up for the Marlins. That's to third. Delgado zips it across. 2 up, 2 down. And now Kobe Mayo swings and misses, and good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Marlins. They're down 7-1. And the batter now, Jake McCarthy. That one ripped right center field. Dives, but it falls, and now it looks like extra bases. Around second now, going for 3. And he's got a leadoff triple. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. Line drive, and that's a base hit out of the left center field. In comes the runner from third, and it's an RBI single, and they're pulling away up by 7 now. So now here's the Mets DH, Juan Soto. Runner on the go, and ball 4, 2 aboard. That's hard hit on the line. And makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. James Wood up now for the Mets. And there's a rocket into the outfield. In to score is the runner from third. And it's an 8-run lead. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play. Well, maybe that will end up getting him going. New pitcher for the Marlins, Declan Cronin.
And never an easy situation coming in with runners at second and third.
Breaking ball, and that got him.
Take your base.
Nicky Reese getting ready to hit. Liner, base hit. 1 run across. Now a long throw home. Save! In comes the run from second. And it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10.
Nicely done. Brings home 2.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Yelich should have it. He makes the grab. Runner tags from third. He's in on the sac fly, and the lead continues to grow. And next for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So 5 runs in the inning as they bat around. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Mets 12 and the Marlins 1. Scott back to work. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And ball 4, 2 aboard. Go up next, Virgil Trainer. Popped up right side. Infield fly called there. And up next for Miami, Agustin Ramirez. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and it's now 12-2. Here's the second baseman, Otto Lopez. Up the middle, Vientos. Takes it himself for one. Over to Alonso for the inning-ending double play. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Mets 12 and the Marlins 2. The hard throwing righty out of Venezuela, Brustar Graterol, will take over. Christian Yelich now at the plate. Struck him out without a swing. Froze him with a backdoor slider. Ruiz batting with 1 down. Gets under it and pops it up. Vientos snags it for the 2nd out. Next is the designated hitter, Xavier Edwards. In the air, left field, down the line. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And that's a 2-out double. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Kobe Mayo. High chopper to third, Delgadio. Tosses across to first. That ends the frame. This one pretty well decided at this point. On to the 9th now in Game 3. It's the Mets 12 and the Marlins 2. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th, Jose Butto. And at the plate for Miami, Zach Neto. Right side. And there's 1 down. Seiya Suzuki, the next up for the Marlins. And that one finds its way through. Got him looking. And the Marlins with just 1 out left. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Agustin Ramirez. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game call. Hammered, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. The Fish down to their final strike. Lifted in the air down the left side, and it falls. Coming home. He will score, and it's an RBI single. It's 12-3.
You know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Ground ball, and this should do it. And that's it. They're moving on to the National League Championship Series.
You win a National League Division Series, you can breathe a little bit as the next one will stretch out to possibly 7 games. I'm sure they don't want to take it that far, but they're just going to be happy to get there. Congratulations.
Good win. Alonso clears the game 2 for 5, 2 home runs, 4 ribbies. And Bradford gets the win. 5 innings, 3 hits, struck out 3, walked 1, gave up 1 earned. For the Marlins, 3 runs, 9 hits, walked twice, struck out 6 times, 1 extra base hit. And pretty much the staff got rocked, with the exception of Ronnie Henriquez. McCarthy, 3 for 5, 2 runs. Vientos, 4 for 5, 3 and 3. Alonso, 2 for 5, 2 home runs, 2 runs, 4 ribbies. James Wood, 1 for 5, 1 and 1. And Nicky Reese, 3 for 4, 1 run, knocked in 3 runs. Lindor, 1 for 3, 1 and 1. 7 extra base hits, and good outing from the staff. 3 runs, 2 walks, struck out 6. And thanks for watching, guys. Catch you on the next one in the NLCS.